Hey beauties, it's Riri. Today we are testing out a few pieces from the new Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome collection. I did pick up 2 of the single eyeshadows, as well as the liquid eyeliner in one of the shades as well. And I'm incredibly excited. I absolutely love shades like these. I love iridescent like toppery shades. I love multi-chromes and all the pretty shimmery, sparkly, all the things. So when I saw these and realized they're only $6.97 when I've paid upwards of $25 for one single, I definitely had to try them out for myself. Very quickly though, I am gonna go in with the Nomad Cosmetics Fuji 5 Lakes palette. And I'm gonna run some of these like more yellowy, goldy type shades in my crease, like literally I'm slapping them on. I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade first. I just wanna set down a few mattes. Now generally I would showcase these on their own, but I did wanna do kind of a full-on look for you guys today, or maybe I'll do like mattes on this side and then do kind of my traditional just using shimmers on this side, since I'm not filming anything else today. I hope everybody is well. Do you like multi-chromes, duochromes? Are you interested in this collection? I'd like to know. Again, y'all, literally in real time, you see I'm slapping these on. Like, I'm literally just slapping these on. And this palette was gifted. I'm not quite sure if this one is still available or not, but anytime you shop through Nomad, you can use my affiliated code, RIRI10, to save 10% off. If you do ever choose to shop using any of my links, I definitely appreciate it. All right, switching over to a little bit of a smaller brush. Gonna go into this shade now. Again, just to kind of have something here, I just want to see, you know, kind of a cohesive look come together with these, if you will. These are the only ones. I just happened to make my grocery order and I was like, you know what? Let me just see what my, you know, local store has that could be delivered to me. And these were the only ones that were available, which they happen to be like me shades. So I'm not mad at it, y'all. And then based on the colors that I'm using, I think I want to go into this like more burgundy shade and put that on my lower lash line. All right, I'm satisfied there. Let me go ahead and set that to the side. I really quickly also want to shout out my beautiful friend Arlene. She sends beautiful cards to folks just like randomly and stuff like that. And I just think that that is so incredibly special. And I just thank you, Arlene, if you happen to see this. I gotta say too, like I like the packaging. I like that it's, you know, representing what's in there and it's very just simplistic and minimal and stuff like that. Of course, I like the bells and whistles and stuff too, but I'm fine with just kind of standard packaging if the price point is, you know, on par with that. All right, first up is the shade Comet Couture. I do also want to note that they are cruelty-free, if that is something that you are interested in. All right, y'all. Okay, they are very opaque and a very thick type of formulation. There's no flake or anything like that. Like, they're very, very high shine. I am seeing on my side green and like a kiss of like orangey copper. I think you guys are more so seeing like gold, but it's got like gold, green, copper. So it is definitely a more dense, thicker type of formula. Let me put some on my finger. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more and just do a thicker swatch for you guys. So hopefully you can see that. Like there's the copper. I'm seeing green into gold. And then the other one, the one I'm most excited about, is called Starlight Fever. And it's one of those beautiful, like iridescent type shades that I absolutely love these. I love these for highlight, inner corner, brows, putting them on top of any other type of matte or anything like that. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful green. Of course, we have like that kind of white iridescence. I'm seeing green on my side, like a greeny yellow, and you think you guys are seeing like this beautiful like fuchsia. Whoa. That is incredibly smooth. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. It is almost so reflective that like my light is having a hard time kind of like picking it up. Wow. On my side, I'm seeing green to peach. You guys are just seeing that beautiful violet. Again, let me kind of build this up some and make a big gigantic swatch for us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is stunning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hopefully you guys can kind of see as I kind of manipulate my hand and move it, you can kind of see that peach You can see the green. I'm excited. Of course, doing this is a first impressions, you guys. I will definitely leave a comment here and let you guys know how they wore, because that's what's most important to me. Now I'm going to go into my Gourmande Girls glitter glue, as I always do. And the reason that I like this is because it's a very thin, like kind of serum-like texture. It's quite slippy. It does not disrupt the mattes underneath, and it has a beautiful level of tack and grip without being like gunky or anything like that. I absolutely love this, and I purchased this myself, but I do have an affiliated code with Gourmande Girls. It's RERE10 for 10% off. I'm gonna go in, as I always do, just with my finger. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Oh. Not quite as sheer as I anticipated, but absolutely stunning, and I'm thrilled to have this. Ooh. Okay, that's beautiful. And this is more kind of like molten, very high shine. I'm not really seeing a lot of like glitter or sparkle. Sometimes I actually don't see that until y'all see it when I'm doing the up close shots and putting flash on it. But like to my naked eye, I'm not seeing a whole lot. It's more like metallic versus having like a lot of sparkle. Wow. Okay, that is oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then next, going into this one, again, just with my finger. And again, these feel very thick. It's almost kind of like putty-like, but in a very thick, opaque way. And with these, I always find that like less is more. Like pick up very, very little of this. And then I very softly, I'm going to tap that out. Where they both meet, I'm just going to kind of softly graze that line of demarcation. Okay, that is incredibly beautiful. Ooh, I will say, with this being kind of a more opaque formula, and it being just a little bit thicker, I don't know if you have oily lids, how that's gonna set on the lid. So if you do have oily lids and you've tested these, please let us know. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then on this side, as I always do, I'm gonna go back in with the Gourmande Girls. Okay, and then just with my fingers, going in with this shade. This is also going to kind of show the difference too of it, you know, the shadow being placed on another shadow versus bare skin. I mean, that is intense, y'all. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And the shifts to me are very, very apparent. Of course, I'll get up close and you'll definitely see them up close as well. Picking up just a little bit of this one. Taking a less is more approach. Now I'm going to go into this. I'm going to speed this part up because I have to get very, very close. Y'all know I can't see for shit. I have to get very up close to my mirror to do this, but I'll make sure that you guys are actually seeing it in real time, but it'll be sped up, if that makes any sense. And the liquid liner that I got is in the shade Turbo Dream, and it's got burgundy, like a rust shade. It's got some green in here. Incredibly, incredibly beautiful. And in my personal experience with these, you kind of want to do a one and done and then very quickly kind of fill it in if you need to. You don't want to keep layering these. I have personally found that they just get a little bit chunky or a little bit flaky. That is incredibly, incredibly fine. And it is an actual brush. That makes me happy. All right. Make sure I can get up close to my mirror, but up close to you guys as well. All right, I think that's really nice. You don't get a lot of product, which may be a little bit more beginner friendly. You don't get a lot of product on the actual brush, but it's nice and opaque. It is setting down. I'm not seeing any flaking or anything like that. I did try to make this one a little bit more exaggerated and a little bit bigger. I may even kind of add to this to make it even bigger, so when I get up close, we can kind of really see that shift. I am gonna do a little bit of liner. Let me do some mascara and stuff like that. I'll get up close and personal, but I'll get up close and personal. You guys will see it up close and also with flash. I'd love to know your thoughts on this, you guys. I'm pretty impressed. For this to be a $7 shadow, the liner to be $7, I will absolutely use these again. I think they're incredible. Again, I'll leave a comment here and let you guys know how they wore. And I would like to know if you do have oily skin, oily lids. Can you let us know how they wore on you? That is it. Thank you, beauties, so much for joining. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you did enjoy. You can also hype the video. You can turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And there's a join button down below you can click to become a channel member for some exclusive perks. I love you all. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.